Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jacob, also known as PickManagement, here with the Wagering Wizard, my guy Mark, also known as Better Days Ahead, with the fire newsletter and algorithm that continues to cash, hitting at almost 70% over the last, 60, 90 days, something like that? Something crazy. Yeah. Unbelievable. We are here for this light Monday slate. This is the NHL Betting Insiders, and we are here to deliver you guys our best bets every day, 7 days a week. We try to make sure you guys get some winners. But before we dive into today's slate, I have to tell you guys about JuiceReel. JuiceReel is the only free app that automatically syncs to your sportsbook and gives you insights and analytics into how you wager so you can become a better bettor. I wouldn't know without JuiceReel that I am 15-0 my last 15 Vancouver picks and 18-3 my last 21 Rangers picks. I will be continuing to target those teams because I smash them all the time. Like I said, totally free to sign up. Link is below. Do me a favor and do that. It'd be really helping out the PickManagement brand. But Mark, how are you? How has your weekend been? And are you ready to dig into today's slate?
Absolutely. The weekend got off to a rough start on Saturday. It was a rough day. Had a nice bounce back yesterday. We went 4-2 off the newsletter picks. So I'm excited. We got just a handful of games today, but that doesn't mean we don't have chances to make some money.
Absolutely. And Mark's newsletter sign up is below. The link is below. You can also find it in the PickManagement Discord server where Mark has his own Discord. You can find extra picks, plays, videos, content, all sorts of great stuff in the PickManagement Podcast Network Discord server. Link is below. But Mark, why don't you go ahead and just dig into your best bets, and we will burn through today's slate and get these guys out of here.
Fantastic. Yeah. So the first one, it's actually a two-leg parlay. I'm going off with Dallas, who is hosting the New York Islanders tonight. Look, Dallas has had some rough spots recently. They are looking to get right again. They are first in the Central Division, and they're just 1 point ahead of Winnipeg. Going 1-4 their last 5 games has certainly not helped them hold on to that top spot. The New York Islanders are arriving tonight, and this is a great spot for Dallas, not just to kind of right the ship, but to really get that momentum going as we start getting closer and closer to the playoffs. The two-leg parlay I have is Dallas on the money line and the New York Islanders under 3.5. That's at plus 105. Listen, the Islanders are having a difficult time scoring right now, and they're just, they are so inconsistent that I really like this spot. Scott Wedgwood is going to be in the crease for the Stars today. And, he's got a 2.98, I believe. Let me double check that before I give that out. 2.92 goals against average in his last 5 games at home, where, I just think that he shuts them down.
Yeah, I love it. I'm all over Dallas tonight, too. I actually have a 2-leg parlay involving Dallas today. I gave it out on the DTL exclusive play, but I'll give it out here, too. I am on Dallas to score 3+ goals in regulation, and Kings Oilers over 5 goals in regulation pays minus 126. I really love that, but I'm also all over this Dallas money line. I'll be looking for Dallas -1 when the game goes live. I'm also on the Dallas over 6. I get that the Islanders have been struggling to score, but I think they do just enough to help push this game over. I really think this is a blowout Dallas. I think they put it on the Islanders tonight, and I think Dallas is really the reason why this game's going to get pushed over. But I bought it down to 6 for a little push protection. I don't think it goes over 6.5, but actually, I do, but I want the push protection just in case, case it hits right on 6, like 4-2 final, something like that. Right. But yeah, I'm definitely on those two. What else do you have for tonight?
So the other one I'm going to is we're going to go to Seattle, where Boston's taking on the Kraken. And look, this has been a crazy series historically. Both of these teams, are playing very close competitive games. So I initially looked at Boston on the 3-way money line. I don't trust them only because, the last out of the last 5 games, I believe we have gotten extra hockey in all 5. And I just don't think that Boston is playing right now with that. We're going to separate ourselves from the opposing team. They're 2-3 in the last 5 games. All 5 of those games have gone into overtime or shootout. The Kraken, they're 3-2 with 2 of those games going into overtime. So they're playing some close competitive hockey. I think that Boston gets this thing done. And the reason I think that is because in the 5 games that these teams have played each other since Seattle has come into the league, the road team has won all 5 of those meetings. And so, Seattle was just in Boston on the 15th of February where they beat Boston 4-1. I think Boston is looking to return the favor.
I really like that. I was looking at Boston on the money line here too. I didn't pull the trigger. I'm still thinking on it. So check the socials later to see if I do, but I am on the total over here. I just think Seattle gives up a lot of goals at home. The over is hitting 5 out of the last 6 at home for Seattle. And with Boston needing a comeback, needing to play better, just 2-6 straight up the last 8 games. They have been playing better on the road though, 4-2 the last 6 on the road. I think they get it done here. We've seen Seattle, in the last couple of games, 7 goals in the last 3, 5 before that. But like I said, been giving up a lot of goals. And I think Boston here needs a team that they can pick on to get to kind of right the ship here. And I think Seattle's going to be that team. Is that it for you for today?
Yeah, that's all I got today.
All right. Well, I have 2 more. I am on Edmonton money line and Edmonton over 6. I just think that this Edmonton team is dominant at home. Let me pull up these stats real quick. And I get the Kings have been hot, but they're 1-4 straight up the last 5 against Edmonton. Edmonton 14-6 straight up the last 20, 15-5 straight up the last 20 at home. And the over is hit in 6 out of the last 7 Edmonton games. So I think this is going to be the most exciting game of the night. High scoring. I love Edmonton to put up a bunch of goals here and get the job done. So.
Yeah, they got Rittich. The Kings are expected to start Rittich in goal. And, this kid started out in his first 10 games, and he was just lights out. He's really struggled recently in giving up a lot of those first period goals, which puts the Kings in a tough spot. They're always having to play from behind.
Sure.
So I really like this play.
Awesome. Why don't you recap your 2 plays real quick?
Yep. So the first one is a 2-leg parlay. It's going to be Dallas on the money line plus the New York Islanders under 3.5 goals. The second one is going to be Boston on the money line as they're taking on the Seattle Kraken.
Love it. I'm on Dallas money line, Dallas over 6, Edmonton over 6, Edmonton money line, Boston over 5.5, and Dallas to score 3+ goals in regulation, combined with the Kings Oilers over 5 goals in regulation for a -126 parlay. Mark, tell people where they can find you.
Absolutely. So you can find me on Twitter at BettorDaysAhead, BETTOR. There's a link to my subscription, the newsletter subscription. And additionally, I'm going to have more picks today in that newsletter. I always include a few extra plays that I really like in the newsletter, along with the simulation data and the goalie head-to-head data sheets that have been wildly successful. So yeah, you can find me there. It's at Substack. It's thewizard.substack.com. Is the newsletter, but the link is down here at the bottom.
You can find the link below. Of course, Mark saved some goods for the newsletter. You can't give it all away here. You guys got to go. You guys got to do a little bit of work to get the extra goods. But you guys can find me Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. live on YouTube with Jonathan Coachman and Alan Bell on Driving the Line. You can also find some bonus videos from me, usually daily from Ball is Life and Ball is Life Bets. You can also find a daily article from me on their website. And of course, you can see me on the NBA Betting Insiders, Betting the Pitch Europe, Betting the Pitch UEFA, and now the MLS Betting Insiders, all right here on the Pick Management Podcast Network. Make sure you guys check out the Discord server. The link is below. Check out Juice Reel and all that great stuff that I mentioned earlier. You guys can follow me across all socials at Pick Management. This has been the NHL Betting Insiders. We will see you later.
Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the